What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Life You Have with Tez. That's me. And today we're going to talk about 3 reasons why you're still broke in 2020. But before we get into that, make sure you tap that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you like content like this. If you are already subscribed, go ahead and hit that little bell notification icon so that you can get notifications every time I do this, because I do this every Thursday. Patent pending. So let's get into it. Number 1, you don't know how to finance, and that's okay, because a lot of people are actually financially illiterate. A lot of people don't know about the stuff that you used to have to learn about, like balancing a checkbook or keeping a budget or tracking their expenses. That's okay. That's really okay, because we're going to learn. I mean, think about it. When was the last time you actually took a home economics course? What was it, high school? Back in 2000, before 9/11? When did you have to learn how to make your own finances good for you? Especially in this age of coronavirus, kind of need all the help that you can get. Step 1, we're gonna need to make a budget. And I know, only nerds and weird people who hang out at the park and watch other people need budget. However, it's 2020. Everyone needs a budget. Even if you don't need a budget, you need a budget, because it'll help you to keep your money and know where your money's actually going if you don't plan on keeping it. How we're gonna start is we're gonna get a piece of paper. We're going to draw a line. On one side, we're gonna write our income. On the other side, we're gonna write our expenses. Expenses are the things that come out of your paycheck. Your income is whatever you're bringing in. You might have child support payments, alimony, illegal money coming from somewhere that you don't want anybody to know about. But anyway, it's still income. From there, you're gonna be able to track it. So if you know that you have a $100 internet bill and you only make $1,000 every 2 weeks, which is $2,000 a month, you're gonna write out your $2,000 on this side and you're gonna write your $100 for your internet. Okay, so now you're working with $1,900 that you got left, and you just keep on going from there. It really gets simple. If your expenses are more than your income, we gotta work on that. But Tez, I gotta have my... No, you don't gotta have your anything. Your 3 basic necessities in life: food, clothing, shelter. Everything else is tertiary. That means you have those 3 needs met. You don't need a wife. You don't need a dog. You don't need a husband. You don't need any of that stuff. You are complete. Everything else is a blessing. You don't need Netflix. You can borrow your mama's password. You don't need Amazon Prime. Let's do the math here. As of this recording, $12.99 times 12 equals $158 a year. $119 a year if you don't pay $12.99. So you're actually gonna be wasting more money. Netflix Premium is $15.99 times 12, which is $191.88 a year that you could actually be saving, because you don't need Netflix, because you can borrow your cousin's password or your girlfriend's password. Insurance bill too high? Okay, tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna negotiate. We're gonna actually... I'm military. I have USAA. They do good stuff for me. They say it's better to be overinsured than underinsured. A lot of people I know, when they pay their car off, they just go back to being underinsured because it saves money. I don't know. Whatever works for you is what works for you. Everybody in my car is fully insured. So you want to raise your deductible, and you want to become a better driver, and you can switch your insurance. The point is, you got to do whatever it takes to stop killing yourself financially. Number 2, you don't have a plan. And because you don't have a plan, you're always going to get punched in the mouth. That's not saying that people who do have plans don't get punched in the mouth. Everybody gets punched in the mouth. Kind of like a natural fact of life. But if you have a plan, you're better equipped to figure out where this punch in the mouth is coming from. How does that pertain to your money? We need to have a plan for our money. If we know that we get paid, in the same scenario from earlier, if we know we get paid $2,000 a month and we want to put our money to work, what are we gonna do with it? If we actually have a plan for them, we won't be in trouble when things do happen. A punch in the mouth, a punch in the stomach, a punch in the back. Man, people just love punching us today, don't they? Let's say we're gonna say, you know what? 10 or 20% of our money is gonna go into this thing. And you say, look, I'm gonna put 20% of my income away, 10% of it I'm gonna put into stocks, and the other 10% I'm gonna put into savings. Okay, well, 10% of $2,000 is 200. You can go ahead and put 200 in your savings. The other 200, you can actually throw that inside wherever you wanna put it, whether that's stocks, some other thing that might make you happy. As long as your money has a plan and you know where it's going. The third reason why you're still broke in 2020 is because you don't care. You're just ambiguous as to what happens with your money. And you have these realistic, unrealistic expectations. It could work a opposite way too. Maybe you're just really used to being broke, so you don't think it's gonna get better. So because you don't think it's gonna get better, you say stupid stuff like, you only live once. Well, at least I'll go out enjoying what I do. Here's the thing about that. That's stupid. That's no way to go. Number one, you're not even controlling the way you go. You're not in control of anything when you're in debt to whatever it is that you're indebted to. You're not making money because you don't care. I hate to say it, but you're too dumb to realize that you're killing yourself. And if you do realize that you're killing yourself, then you're stupid because you're doing it on purpose. What you have to do is you have to care. You have to want to know where your money's going. You have to want to know what you're doing to take care of yourself and make your life better. If you don't care, then why should anybody else? Why should anybody else have to take care of you when you're so apathetic to what's happening to you? This is the reason why people get mad when people tell people, I don't have a job. Then they're like, what do you do? I don't do anything. I just get money from the government or wherever you get it from. Nobody likes taking care of somebody who could do something on their own. And when you do something like that, when you make that choice, then you're becoming a liability. And you know what happens to liabilities? They die or they get left behind. If you're one of those liabilities, you're gonna get left behind and you're always gonna wonder, why is it you? I'm here to tell you, it's you because you don't care. But there's a good news about it. You can start caring. You can actually start making a change and you can save your own life. You can care about your financial life by starting a budget, just like we talked about. And if you guys want to see something more like that, let me know. I'll just write up a simple, quick budget on a piece of paper and we can literally go through a hypothetical situation in which we can get money and we can grow our money and we can make more of it so that we're not all in the rat race. So we can get a house, so we can get out of that generational debt that our parents got us into, but we're gonna get ourselves out so our kids don't have to deal with it. But anyway, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of this video. If you guys like the video, go ahead and tap that button and we will all get out of debt together. And if you like this content, you want to see more of it, please hit the subscribe button. And if you're already subscribed, hit the little bell notification icon so you can get more notifications and more easy to follow videos from a guy like me. This is The Life You Have with Tez. That's me. Peace out.